symbolism in Illuminati satanic movies, Hollywood satanic movies. First, we know with Harry Potter, many might not know, but you can see straight away you can see the Illuminati pyramid and the all-seeing eye. Of course they put a line in it and they go, look, it doesn't mean the Illuminati. The proof is right in front of you. The Harry Potter film series is filled with Illuminati symbols and subliminal messages, exactly because the woman that wrote it was probably demonically influenced to write these things. I mean, because it's just witchcraft and demonic magic. It even promotes the snake, which is a serpent, which is Lucifer, and we all know that he has the lightning bolt mark imprinted on his head, and also he can basically talk to snakes. Only demons can talk to animals. If you don't know that film, basically where a man's possessed and he basically talks to a lion. And then we got this film here. You see the Illuminati pyramid and the all-seeing eye in the middle. And then we got gargoyles. David X. Santos, a character on Disney's Gargoyles, claimed to be a member to the Illuminati. Well, it's no really surprise with Disney though, is it? Because we all know Disney is full of pedophiles and is full of devil worshipping sellouts. And not many people probably know about this, but we all know that Eminem is part of the Illuminati. As you see, it's no accident they threw the devil horns up. Ain't no accident. Rapper Eminem briefly flashes the devil horns in his Partly About film 2012 too. Then we got this hidden subliminal message. It's most likely because it does look like a message if you look at it, because we all know what the agenda behind movies and that is sexualization of children, because the industry is sick. The ant bully, the paranoid alien believing grandmother in the 2006 Warner Bros. Animated movie. The ant bully has a rocking chair with the Freemason square and compass encrusted on its backrest. The Freemasonic Lodge Freemason logo in a cartoon. It's supposed to be for kids. What a surprise. They're teaching this to young kids. They're basically saying, look, the Illuminati's cool, because this is all it's about. The movies, music, the media, it's just an excuse. It's all devil worship. That's all it is. It's rigged. It's all fake. Like I said, it's an illusion. Every movie is guaranteed to have some satanic symbolism in it, because it's Hollywood. It's controlled by Satanists, pedophiles, and all kinds of garbage. As we know as well with Alice in Wonderland, the checkerboard floor, and Disney's 1951 animated film and 2010 live-action film were both based on Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and its 1871 sequel Through the Looking Glass. Then we've got Fantasia, which is Disney promoting witchcraft to young kids, the wizardry, and because that's what wizardry is, demonic magic. There's no way around it. It's sorcery. If you see a wizard, they're a sorcerer. Fantasia, we know all Disney's agenda that they liked. That's why Mickey Mouse was used, because it was a massive mind control influence on kids. That's why they created this satanic character. Illuminati. The Disney animated film Fantasia describes how it is used by the Illuminati to program, monarch, mind control slaves, in how the Illuminati create an undetectable total mind controlled slave, and deeper insight into the Illuminati formula. This is why it's undetectable and people think it's a joke. And here's a film, Eyes Wide Shut, the film that I was on about, where they basically just admit openly that this exists and many people deny it. But this is really what happens. Eyes Wide Shut. For most people, Eyes Wide Shut is the first movie they think of when asked which Hollywood film best represents the modern Illuminati urban legends tell of its director revealing too much and getting murdered by the Illuminati. The film's main character closely follows this scenery, adding fuel to the conspiratorial flames. It ain't a conspiracy, it's called the truth. Many people call it conspiracy because they want to live in denial. As we see, this is what goes on with the elite and the Illuminati. This is what they do in their little occult meetings. They basically stand around in a circle and basically sacrifice someone or some sick stuff like that. Angels and Demons is a big budget based on the best-selling book by Don Brown. The German title for the book is Illuminati, while the English version is titled Angels and Demons. The Illuminati is at the center of the story, but Brown and Howard's version of the Illuminati differs significantly from Adam Illuminati, so obviously it's about the Illuminati. Man of Steel themes anti-Illuminati, genetic engineering. As we know, the agenda of the Illuminati to create a superhuman, and also this is basically, we see basically Superman as a savior. It's basically to mock Jesus Christ. That's what it is. Basically he's playing the figure of Jesus Christ. And you see straight away it's just these places actually exist in real life. It's just a promotion of the Illuminati, as you can see the Illuminati pyramid and the all-seeing eye, while they're wearing black cloak things. Then you got the Matrix, basically how deep the rabbit hole goes, represented, released at the tail end of the last millennium. The movie struck a chord with the conspiracy crowd because of its central message of waking up to the truth. We conspiracy theorists generally see ourselves as the few awakened souls amongst a crowd of mindless zombies. Basically, it's this agenda, basically. We all know it's the agenda. They basically promote their agenda. They promote it right in front of you, what they're doing. And people still deny it. World War Z, as we know, is basically a virus outbreaks. We all know it's the New World Order agenda for them to create a zombie apocalypse. We all know that's their plan and agenda, and it'll never happen because you cannot create a zombie. It is impossible. No matter what you use, it is impossible. And the Illuminati just keep trying, and it's never going to happen. The Illuminati love end of the world. That's why they basically promote it over and over and over again in everything. Because the funny thing about it, the only reason they love it because they think that the Anunnaki, which don't even exist, are gonna come and save them from God's judgment. And it says in the Bible that the elite will do this. They'll say, come and help us, hide us from the face of him that sitteth upon the throne. And what happens? It doesn't matter if they hide underground or in their little bunkers. What does it say in the Bible? The earth shall be destroyed completely. So they can hide as much as they want, because they're not going to get away. They may think they can hide underground for about a few minutes, but they're still going to die. And then they'll be where Satan is, hell. They see themselves as surviving the tragedy and moving on, apocalypse. In order for something to begin, something has to end. They have a very specific purpose. Theological warfare, as we know, chemical warfare. This has always been the plan of the Illuminati, to basically depopulate population. That's why they created the agenda. Ebola was all planned out and created. It was basically planned for years. They all do it for fear, that's all it is. And this is the biggest, this is basically a kids film again, Disney. As we know, Wizard of Oz was a massive influence on kids because they brought songs out of it. Then people started going around buying the outfits, and it was a massive influence programming kids. Basically in the film has this face or something, basically promoting the occult. Illuminati demonstrates the Disney animated film Wizard of Oz and describes it. It is used by the Illuminati to program monarch mind control slaves in how to create an undetectable total mind control. Basically they create an alter reality. Like I said, they basically program in these monarch mind controlled slaves that they're living in another world. That's why many of them believe that they're rich and they've got all the money in the the regard, because this has been programmed into their head. That's why they believe the regard. The X-Files and Syndicate. The Syndicate depicted in the X-Files is never referred to as the Illuminati, but it is often described by fans of the series as being similar to the Illuminati. Most likely is. We all know they put it in plain sight in movies. A Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange highlights the meaning behind the meanings, the secrets behind the secrets. Basically, as you see, their eyes are wide open, basically open to the truth. Hunger Games, as we know with the Hunger Games, basically this is what they do. Basically they kill, we all know the Hunger Games, and highlights the meaning behind the meanings, and we all know it's a occult meaning. This is a big influence as well. I've actually seen this film, and it is just complete Illuminati alien agenda all the way through it. Promotes aliens, that these suddenly beings are angel, that they basically worship him like a god in the film. As you see, Alien series. Then you've got The Dark Knight Rises. We all know what The Dark Knight Rises mean. It basically means the Antichrist rises. Many people don't know this about Batman, but one, it's right in front of you with the top of the mask, because they say it's a bat, but we all know it looks like devil horns. Two, we know when on the front of one cover where he's standing in front of a building that's blown up, simulates rises of the ashes, and we all know that it's got so many references to the Antichrist. Same with this, the Imagine of Doctors. Straight away you can see the Illuminati checkerboard floor on the wall, the Illuminati signs and symbols behind their order. Then you've got the all-seeing eye right here. The bad guys on Tomb Raider are members of the Illuminati. The Illuminati depicted in the film is entirely fictional. Jack Reacher. The choice of 666 for the scene could not possibly have been coincidental, and was deliberate choice by the filmmakers. Neither was the decision to cast Tom Cruise for the role, who also not so coincidentally shows up a lot in these kinds of films, because we all know why. But there's far more movies than this. There's so many. There's so many, it's unbelievable. Then you've got this. You've got these. You've basically got this. Illuminati all-seeing eye. There. On the right side, on the left side. Blatant promoting it. No doubt about it. Then we got Fante. Completely forgot what the film was called. No, I really did. This simulates monarch mind control. I've exposed this. It's a Disney movie. I think it's Carolina or something like that. This doll basically simulates a monarch mind controlled slave or personality. That's what it's predicted programming. Same with this. Freemasons in the background, the Freemason, and you got this blatant Illuminati. You can see the Freemason logo in the background. I mean, there's so many films and that are full of Illuminati occult symbolism, like this, walking around with Illuminati things in their hands. Then we got films like these. We all know The Eye. I mean, the amount of films that have got an all-seeing eye right on front of the cover. Aliens, reptilian, hybrid, demonic, demon, antichrist, zombies, alien again. I mean, the amount of, then you've got, I mean, they're just promoting aliens, reptilians on all of these covers. There's a reason why they have the all-seeing eye all the time. It's because they love the all-seeing eye, that's why. Then you have this satanic commercial, basically was a commercial, and they basically put it on front of the can. Eye of Horus pyramid. You got the pyramid, the all-seeing eye, and there was rumours about Pepsi. I really don't know whether it's true. I really don't. Apparently it's supposed to be aborted fetuses. I really don't know whether it's true. Then you got Die Hard. Way before 9/11 even happened, what are they promoting? The Twin Towers being blown up. 40 stories of sheer adventure. And as well, one eye. You may say that this is just one tower. They want you to think that this is what they planned. The 9/11 from day one was planned probably 10 years to 5 years way before it happened. That's how long they planned it out. They put it in films for years before they even planned it out. They even done it. They were warning people, but nobody listened. As we know with Star Wars as well, basically demonic forces. The dark side simulates probably the Antichrist. Then we got the 6 crows. We all know what a crow means. If you don't know what crows are known to be around death or evil or demonic stuff, or a presence of someone that's a ghost. Crows are normally around evil. It's what they're around. You'll see in films that they're always around when somebody's dead or there's a ghost or something. And you got 666 in films, right on the front of the cover, right on the front of Superman comic. 666. All over the place. This is what Hollywood is run by, Satanist. Then you've got the goat. We all know Gangnam Style. That was just an excuse so they can throw up goats. There's so much occult meaning behind these films. As we see here, gravity fails and all that. It's predictive programming. This is what they do. And we see the checkerboard floor basically runs the industry because it's in every single film. It's in everything because it's used the checkerboard floor is actually used for monarch mind control victims to basically brainwash them and keep them dumbed down so the brainwashing never undoes. And if the brainwashing basically does undo, they basically kill them. As we see here, blatant Illuminati. You see the pyramid in the all-seeing eye and the one eye. Blatant Illuminati, because this is what who runs the industry and who runs every single thing and every single. And then you've got basically a cult, hidden code or something. Hidden code, Roman numerals. Then the Book of Secrets, National Treasure. Basically, it promotes the book of it basically promotes the Illuminati logo in it, because this is the agenda. Then you got the man, the goat. See the old seeing eye in the background and the pyramid. The goat might as well be the Baphomet, because that's exactly what it is. Lucifer. What? This is obviously some sort of satanic book. I mean, the person that wrote this obviously is in love with Lucifer. As you see, blatantly, it's right on front of the cover. Yet many people deny it, that the Illuminati doesn't exist. It's on so many covers in the National Treasure. It admits, throws it right in your face. And many people still deny it because they've been so brainwashed and programmed by the Illuminati that they'll never question it. They'll go, oh, it doesn't mean anything. And you got this, Illuminati tattoo. It's not a coincidence. It's predicted believable. If like I said, I could be here. There's so many films and cartoons and that have got symbolism in that you'd be here for more than a year exposing it, because we all know that the industry is fully controlled by the secret society, and it's not really a secret anymore because it's right in people's faces now, but they still deny it. Well, as we know, we've got this as well. Might as well be the Antichrist here. The demon basically looks like the devil. Then we got the lightning bolt. The black and white, we got the devil there. That's obviously supposed to be an insult to God. I mean, this is all it's about. As you see, District 9. And we all know District 9 is just another excuse for them to promote aliens over and over again. I mean, this is who controls the media, and it is a shame that many are still asleep to this, but it's the Illuminati. Then you've got, this is a known film, the Ghostbusters. You see in the background, looks like a pyramid, then you got it glowing at the top. We all know what that means, the Illuminati. I mean, that's a game as well that basically admits to the secret societies. The rainbow, as we know, they twisted it. They basically twisted it to their agenda, perverted the rainbow. Then we got Disney movies. You got the owl. The skull simulates death. And you got these kind of movies. Big Boss. You see the all-seeing eye. Same with Big Brother, the all-seeing eye. It's promoted all the time. You know, as you see with all of them. There's honestly so many movies that are full of occult symbolism. The Minions, as we know. Seems funny how it's in the shape of a demon right there, and it's in the shape of a basically the Baphomet. And we've got the one eye, then we got the G, Freemasons, and they even dress up as the Freemasons in the actual film. So, and you got Obey. Basically they're saying obey the Illuminati. And you got dressing up, we all know the agenda. Man dressing up in women's clothing. The agenda that they throw around, cross-dressers. And it's an abomination. Then you got this. I mean, honestly, there's so many movies. It is unbelievable. If you didn't know about this film, it's basically, if you know geometry or whatever it's called, they basically try predict the future with numbers, and they get it wrong because it's all geometry. Numbers thing is connected to demonic magic. That's why most people use it, because they think they know more than God, and they think they can predict the future with numbers, and they fail. Well, that's basically what this is. They basically tries to predict the future with numbers. As well, there's 9/11 symbolism all over the place in movies. It's all predictive programming, because this is what it's about. It might as well be called Illuminati movies, because that's exactly what it is. It's not, because honestly, it's just the truth. Like, we got the Aladdin as well, like I said, and we got the film Lucy, which we know was basically a bioweapon. Basically, she's playing God. I mean, there's so many. Even the movie The Line basically admits every single thing. The movie The Line basically says everything that the Illuminati do. I mean, it really does. It admits it. We got Star Wars. Honestly, so many movies. Disney, Avatar and all that. As I said, this is who controls it. If you don't know about Snow White, and you've got as well Jupiter Ascending, which is to do with aliens. So occult, it's all the industry movies are. It's just an excuse to promote the occult. That's all it is. This is why, if you have kids or anything, you should keep them away from these kind of garbage movies, because all it is just a illusion. There's symbolism in nearly every single movie. We ought to keep our mind clear from this stuff, because it's demonic. Basically, watching this stuff basically helps Satan basically lead you into sin.